Hello everyone, welcome to the channel for the toys. Tony here. We're going to be doing some more unboxing of the Pacific Rim McFarlane series toy line. If you are new, thank you for stopping by and clicking the button. Feel free to click the like button or the subscribe button if you're feeling really nice. Either way, we appreciate you being here. And let's get to the introduction. So if you haven't seen any of these series so far, I will go ahead and put it's one of these sides. I'll put the little thing and you can check out the whole series. We are officially on part 7 of this series, and that is our very last Kaiju. It is going to be Raiju. Raiju the Kaiju. No idea if that was intentional, if that rhyme was supposed to be it, but there you go. Raiju. He is a category 4. So if you take a look, I'll show you guys some more details when we get to the unboxing. He does look pretty interesting. He is, she is, they are the final chapter of this line on the Kaiju side. So looking forward to opening it up. And yeah, again, thank you again for clicking and watching. Thank you again for all your support over the past, I believe it's a year now, so it's kind of crazy. And let's open this bad boy up and see how it goes. All right, let's get to it. All right, folks, we're back. And here we got our amazing box of Raiju. So let's take a look at it. So we got Kaiju Raiju, category 4. Then on the front, we got this nice little graphic of him. Remember, he does open his jaws up to reveal his jaws. Very kind of like, maybe it's an honor to the old Alien movies with the little mouth inside the mouth. There he is. Here's the 2 vehicles. Oh, goodness. Another tank. And another fun little truck. Got our building over there. Here is our comic. And then the back here, another graphic. And of course we have our different levels. Jaws and claws. Thunder Beast. Never heard that before. Height. And then we got speed, power, armor, and then toxicity is a 10. That's crazy toxic, I guess. Alright. Let's take a look at the little blurb. Raiju is a two-faced killer, dangerous from head to toe. The Thunder Beast is armed with razor-sharp claws, a double set of snapping jaws, and a powerful tail. Under Raiju's armor-plated skin, acidic toxicity surges through its bloodstream, making him double the trouble. Wow, so that was a lot. For, I don't know, it didn't seem that bad in the movie, but then again, his screen time was very small. He got, you know, filleted by Gypsy Danger. So, but hey, we're not here for that. We're here for opening this box. So let's go ahead and do it. Again, like in the previous ones, I'm just gonna pop open that right there, and then I'm going to pop open this one's a little harder. This one seems a little bigger too than the previous ones. Again, don't do what I'm doing. This is super bad, and I don't know, one of these days I'm gonna film myself cutting my finger open. And everyone's gonna be like, ooh. Probably get the views at that point. There we go. Alright. Just kind of, I don't actually do these for necessity. I do them because they're easy to make this flop over. So, here we go. Pop it open, like so. Be careful of the comic. There we go. Oh, there's tape right there. Okay, there we go. Boom. That. Alright. Here's the comic. So this is Aftermath Volume 4. This should be the final one in this little mini-series. And this is the one that takes place right after the movie, so this is a sequel comic, hence the aftermath. Really well done, all color, a lot of good visuals. I won't show too much, but there's a pretty sweet one on the back. Whew, nice. Now, if you already have the aftermath one, you already know the story, you already know how it goes, like I do, but this is more or less just for the extra cover art. That's what they made this one, these little ones for. So set that aside. Let's get on to the main thing. Little tray. Put that aside. That guy. Throw that aside. Although, I did forget to show you guys, but it's got a little inside graphic there. They're so nice, but they're literally impossible to actually get open. But pretty cool. You kind of see it wrap around. Not bad. Okay, on to the guy. So, I'm going to take out this building. Comes with 4 pieces. Like so, like so, like so. We got a nice new top. Very Art Deco-esque. I like it. I like the difference. Although, we have seen this building before, so it's not the end of the world. See it again, I guess. So, so many squares out there in the world, right? Alright, pop out this tank. Or drop the whole thing. Oh, this one popped out. So we got another just supply vehicle, manpower truck. I don't know what you would call these things. I'm sure they have a correct designation. But they always strike me as being super out of place because of the timing. Like they look like there's something, like they're holding like the Lost Ark, you know? Or a bunch of Nazis are going to come out. I don't know. It just seems like it's in the wrong era. But they're good overall. They didn't have to do that, so that's nice. Alright, here's a tank. This looks like a nice little classic M1 Abram. Got treads on the bottom. Very clever. You can see all the little axles and wheels. A lot of detail on the top there. It's really nice. Alright, on to the main event. It looks like he has 1. So let's try to get that 1. Okay. There we go. Ta-da! Alright. Not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed. Alright, let's take a look at him. So here's the front. Good coloring. Crazy detail. Like really crazy detail. He reminds me of a pangolin or some sort of armadillo. Very nice detail. The tail's a little floppy around. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Okay, that was nice. So there's a wire in here. We can shape it. Very cool. So it's not just straight up. Nice. I like that. Some good detail. Let's see if we can try to get it. Yeah. Very nice detail. Very nice. And I like that there's a wire. Very cool. Alright, leggies. 1 point of articulation. 1 point. Arms. 1 point. The mouth doesn't open. It rotates. The head does rotate. Like so. And the eye is not too bad. Has kind of like a menacing look. Hopefully it's coming in. It looks like it is. Back, really great detail. These are all rubber, so they kind of poke you a little bit. And you can kind of look under them a little bit. So that's nice. Very cool. Not bad. Not bad. I've been more impressed with the Kaiju in this line than the Jaegers. So, this looks like... Yeah, he's got a little give here. I don't want to do it too much. You can see its attachment point. But it almost looks like he can, do some torso turning, but maybe not as much as I presume. The tail was a big enough surprise, so that's cool. Alright, very nice. Sweet. Alright, well, let's go ahead, set him down, and let's get it set up so we can take a look and compare him to all the other guys. And one in particular who, may or may not have filleted him. Alright, let's get to that view, and then we'll be right back.
Get out of the way!
Alright folks, welcome back to the third part of our little breakdown. And we are got the sideways profile view, whatever you want to think about it. So here he is, Raiju, compared to the building size. See, quite a bit bigger overall. We got our little vehicles here, a little tank, a little personnel vehicle. I'm gonna put those back there with the added collection, and we're gonna go ahead and get to comparing him to the others. So let's start with, of course, the main guy who wants to gal who wants to do the wrong thing with this one. So as you can see, sizing is definitely a bit more. However, this sword is all it does it. He just gets filleted all the way through. Probably one of the quickest kills in the entire series, and it's well done even when it's like only a few seconds long. So there he is. There's probably to the biggest, bulkiest, and then this is the tallest Jaeger. So not a bad comparison size. As you can tell, we are pretty much at the end. So let's go ahead and compare to the other Kaiju we got lined up. So Leatherhead. Oops. Well, that's what they do, so it's okay, right? Leatherhead. Oh, that looks a little wrong. Let me go that way. Let me go. Go this way. Okay. Otachi. Definitely the longer of the two. More shorter, but a good comparison. And finally, the one Kaiju who's just absurdly huge. Like, I don't even know. Like, is he supposed to be this big? It's massive. Knife head. That. I forget just how big he is. So incredibly big. Okay, here we go. Come on, camera. There we go. There's the focus. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Such huge Kaiju. Alright. So, we don't have any Kaiju to compare with on the 7-inch line. I only have the two Jaegers from the series. They did announce that Leatherback will be coming, so hopefully get him soon. And of course, looking for more Jaegers in that series as well. And it can't go wrong with that series if you haven't seen the videos for them. I'll post one over here, and then in a few moments I'll post the second one right after that. Both really, really cool. I really enjoyed everything they did with those Jaegers. So I'm looking forward to what they can do in terms of a Kaiju. So that'll be great. And this is the second to last one. I'm really enjoying this series, to the point where we're gonna miss opening these new little guys, but that's okay. There's always more to open in the future. We got a whole bunch of Jurassic Parks, Jurassic World stuff coming up. I'm looking forward to that. And again, as always, folks, thank you for your support and everything at this channel. It has been a fun journey for Mike and I. Again, this is not a real job, so we try to do our best to get as much videos to you guys as we can, but I know we're not as flashy and quickie as some of the other creators out there, but we appreciate those of you who are tagging along. And if you're new, feel free to like, feel free to subscribe, There's no pressure. We understand. But we enjoy the comments and the feedback. So if you have any comments or concerns, please let us know. We'll get back to you as quick as we can. We answer everyone, which is not usual for some content creators, but we do our best. So, but we're going to end this up, wrap this up, because I don't want this to be too long, and I already could sense the rambling taking hold. So, like Mike and always said, as always, folks, thank you for watching, and for the toys. Take care, everyone. Slice, 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 slice.